This is for M5board.com, and we are at Top Marks Monaco 2009 in the HRE booth, and it's a premiere of HRE's carbon wheels. And here we have HRE representative John.
Hello.
And first question, pricing for US and Europe, has there been any decided price yet?
As a matter of fact, we're rolling out the pricing as we speak.
Yep.
There'll be a couple different levels of pricing. There'll be a retail price and there'll be a distributor pricing. We're offering the wheel right now in 19 and 20 inch to get started.
Yep. And the wheels right here on these Corvettes, can you tell us more about them?
Sure.
This wheel here, what size is this and what options have the customer shows on this particular wheel?
Yeah, we're looking at the new CF43 wheel, and this wheel will be 19s and 20s on this particular car, which is a C6 Corvette that's highly modified.
Yep.
We're looking at a brushed and clear coated center with, of course, the carbon fiber barrel or shell, as some people like to call it.
Yes.
In 19 and 20 inch. We'll have widths, I think, from 9 out to about 12 in different increments. So pretty much custom for any car you can think of. Typical model of cars will be Corvette, Viper, those kinds of cars. Of course, Lamborghini, Ferrari,
BMWs.
Porsche. BMWs, why not? One of our favorites, obviously.
And we have another design over here, and that is evidently the other center section you could choose from.
Yeah, this is the CF40.
Yes.
And this particular wheel will be available in the same type of configuration as the CF43. You're looking at a gloss charcoal finish on this wheel.
Yes.
And this car is a Z06 Corvette.
Correct. And they are only available now in 19 and 20 inch, the carbon wheels, and they will come in other sizes in the future.
Yeah, Alan can elaborate. We're going to shoot for 18 and 19.
Yes, Alan? 18 and 19. Alan, here we have Alan. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Alan Peltier. I'm the COO of the HRE.
And the decision to go with these two wheel sizes?
19 to 20 right now covers the broadest range of our application list.
Correct.
In the future, we're looking at potentially 18 that would be geared more toward the motorsport, and then potentially 22 because we're getting a lot of requests from Cayenne and Range Rover customers.
And the decision to partner up with Diamog?
Well, we met with them, gosh, it's been going on for a year and a half or 2 years now. I think we met them at SEMA of 07, so about 18 months, and we've been talking to them. We both realized that we shared a similar philosophy and belief, and we think that they've obviously got a great product with the rim. We worked with them to make it work with our specifications, and we obviously designed and manufactured the centers back at our facility in Vista.
So it's been a lot of testing. When did you start this? When did you decide on building the carbon wheels? When was the project initiated?
When we, I say we talked probably for a year, and then we started serious design started 6 months ago. Because in the development work, it's apparently with Dimag it's been leak issues and things like that, but that everything is resolved, of course. Yeah, so Dimag had some issues when they rolled the product out initially. They worked on their end to fix a lot of those issues before we even started talking to them, but we were aware of them. We addressed some other issues that they had still outstanding, and once we got comfortable that there were no other issues, and also our center design is a little different, and so we try to help minimize the stresses on the bolts, and so our design is a little more conservative in that sense. The weights are the same, but we just took a more cautious approach with the way we design the centers.
And if we talk percentage-wise, if you compare this rim to other material, other lightweight materials, what are there weight savings, and are they stronger than the conventional materials?
What I would say in terms of weight overall in a wheel, what you're going to get about a 25% weight savings, I think.
Okay, overall.
this wheel is a very large. This is a 20 by 12, and it weighs 20.6 pounds or something like that. And normally in a one-piece monoblock, you're looking in the 27-pound range, 26-pound range. So pretty sizable. And what is more important, not just the unsprung mass savings, is really the rotational inertia, because the barrel since the barrel is the carbon and it's farthest away from the center of rotation. The rotational inertia, which has an impact on your acceleration and your braking, is really where you get the big savings. So we haven't done any back-to-back testing with the monoblock versus the carbon yet, but that's something that we're looking into, so we can actually register shortened braking distances and lower acceleration times.
And as we can see here, this rear tire is 335 millimeters wide, so it's a significant width of this tire, and also significant
so
weight.
In a 19, for instance, on a 19 on the front, you're like that wheel actually right there on the front. 6. That one, that's a 19 by 9.5, and I think that wheel weighs 17 pounds.
Yes. So for the customer, the choice is to change and customize the center lip as much as possible, but you cannot chrome it, but you could powder coat it. You could have it as this design, like brushed and clear coated.
Anything with a normal sort of paint clear coat is fine. No raw polish and no chrome.
So you could have this body colored, for example, red centerpiece, and if you would like, you could have even this part body colored, only this inner part, side of the spoke.
We have a sample. You can look at it.
Yeah, let's check it out. Here we have it.
Complication on the sign.
Here we have the Carbon Series.
Two-tone color. You've got a brushed face and a gloss black. We call the window area of the wheel is done in gloss black.
Yes.
Nice accents.
Actually, in this you can actually see the way the titanium fasteners are attached here. This is a custom titanium fastener that we designed.
Yes.
And like I said before, basically the center design and the way the inserts and everything on here, we've really tried to make sure that we're minimizing the stress on these bolts, because these are holding the center in and it's functional. So we have done testing.
Yes.
We've done testing the equivalent of 660 kg in TUV.
Yes.
And no problems in terms of air leakage, no problems in terms of fasteners or anything like that.
Here we have a test lifting of the wheel.
What do you think? It's good?
Very light. Lift it up with the left hand. So this weighs 7.5 kilos. And here you have this part is what Dimag produces.
This is made, this comes from Chippenham, England, and this comes from
HRE.
San Diego. Exactly.
Oh, and that was in San Diego where I visited, in Vista.
Right, so we do the manufacturing of the centers, powder coating, and that's where obviously that's where our engineering is based.
And I think here you could see HRE's obsession with weight saving.
Oh, yes.
These little small pockets here are only for weight savings.
Yeah, and that's the same thing here. If you come back up here, it's a little easier to see here. Basically, when you're in bending, the center of the material here isn't that effective, and so you don't need to have a lot of.
Okay.
Basically, we're taking that extra material out.
This area here.
Yes. All along here.
And and this is gloss painted. What is it called?
Gloss charcoal powder coat.
Okay, charcoal is the color, the name of the color.
It's a house color.
Yes.
Powder coat.
And so, what are your targets in your carbon wheels? Would that sell for, say, 25% of your sales, or will it be less or more?
I think it's going to obviously be a halo product for us. So we don't expect to see volumes. 25% would be a pretty large volume of wheels, and I don't expect it to be that high.
Be a welcome surprise, though.
Yes. No. Obviously, we want to sell as many as possible, but realistically, at the price point
a lower
we're
percentage.
Talking about, it is a very, very elite customer. All of our customers are already extremely wealthy. It's elite, but this is sort of taking it up one level.
So these carbon wheels are it's a definite top-end HRE wheels. You will not have any.
At this point. That's correct.
So those diamond encrusted HRE wheels.
And that's the difference. We're really not interested in. And a lot of people ask if it's a carbon fiber overlay, and we're not. You know, people have been telling us to do overlays for years, and for us, we wouldn't really do that because it's just decorative, and we're not. We'd rather get a real advantage in terms of performance.
Yeah,
there's a purpose to
versus right.
Exactly. So when I see the inner barrel here, there is no choice. You cannot change anything. Look of that. Well, you cannot see it when you look from the other side. So maybe it's no use either. But this is for. From Diamag's work, and again, it's very light. And are there any other wheels? Are you known any other wheels on the market? Any material that could make this less weight? Is it like magnesium wheels?
Dimag used to actually run a magnesium center.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of people that do a full magnesium wheel, and they are very lightweight. But magnesium is not good for fatigue, so they don't tend to last very long.
Okay.
So a lot of people, in fact, in racing, they're starting to be a push to move away from magnesium back to aluminum, just because the wheels aren't lasting as long as people had hoped. So you know, we think that they're in the future, sure, they're going to be a technology that are potentially going to be challenging carbon fiber, but there's also a lot of this technology is still evolving, and it's going to get stronger and lighter as we go into the future too. So we want to make sure that we're involved in this and pushing this product further, just as we do with everything else that we get involved with.
I'm not aware, but maybe you're aware of. Are carbon wheels coming up in motorsports?
In a lot of the higher end series, they're actually banned. So,
okay. Why is that?
Probably to. That's a good question.
Price?
Cost,
Kidding.
cost
No.
savings, maybe.
But you know, the high-end exotic market, we are seeing some inroads there. For example, PPI, the Audi tuner, is running HRE Carbon Fiber Series wheels on his
That's
car.
right.
Yeah, so we're seeing that.
And also, Koenigsegg have been running Dimags for several years as well. Okay, thank you very much. And the last question, what do you think about Monte Carlo and Monaco?
It's exactly what you'd expect it to be.
This place is awesome.
It's the only place where you pull up to an intersection, there's an SLR and a Koenigsegg at the same intersection.
That's right.
Okay, thank you very much.